The Crossover by Kwame Alexander. Pages 58 to 69 in a paper book, or pages 57 to 67 in the PDF ebook. Readers, as you listen today, we've been talking about how characters change throughout the book and they grow and they develop. And one way to become a better reader is to pay attention to when the character's emotions are changing or shifting. And something to keep in mind is that sometimes an emotion will change and it's just like a brief moment of a feeling, but sometimes a shift in emotion will keep reappearing throughout the book. And those are really the clues that we want to look for as we pay attention to our characters. Enjoy. Walking home. Hey, JB, you think we can win the county championship this year? I don't know, man. Hey, JB, why do you think Dad never had needs surgery? Man, I don't know. Hey, JB, why can't Dad eat? Look, Filthy, we'll win if you stop missing free throws. Nobody likes doctors. And Dad can't eat foods with too much salt because Mom told him he can't. Any more questions? Yeah, one more. You want to play to 21 when we get home? Sure, you got $10, he asks. Man to man. I'm about to take it to the hole. Keep your eye on the ball. I'd hate to see you fall. You should have gone with your girlfriend to the mall. Just play ball, JB shouts. Okay, but watch out, my brother, Tar Heel lover. I'm about to go undercover. Then bring it, he says, and I do, all the way to the top. So smooth, I make him drop. So nasty, the floor should be mopped. But before I can shoot, my mom makes a stop. Josh, come clean your room. After dinner, Dad takes us to the rec to practice shooting free throws with one hand while he stands 2 feet in front of us, waving frantically in our faces. It will teach you focus, he reminds us. 3 players from the local college recognize Dad and ask him for autographs for our parents. Dad chuckles, along with them. JB ignores them. I challenge them. It won't be so funny when we shut you amateurs down, will it? I say. Oh, this young boy got hops, like his old man, the tallest one says. Talk is cheap, Dad says. If you all want to run, let's do this. First one to 11. The tall one asks Dad if he needs crutches, then checks the ball to me. The game begins right after JB screams, "Loser pays $20." After we win, I see the pink Reeboks wearing girl shooting baskets on the other court. She plays ball too? JB walks over to her, and I can tell he likes her because when she goes in for a layup, he doesn't slap the ball silly like he tries to do with me. He just stands there looking silly, smiling on the other court at the pink Reeboks wearing girl. Dad takes us to Krispy Kreme and tells us his favorite story, again. Didn't Mom say no more donuts? JB asks Dad. What your mother doesn't know won't hurt her, he answers, biting into his third chocolate-glazed cruller. Good shooting today. We beat those boys like they stole something, he adds. Why didn't we take their money, Dad? I ask. They were kids, Filthy, just like y'all. The look on their faces after we beat them 11-0 was enough for me. Remember when you were 2 and I taught you the game? You had a bottle in one hand and a ball in the other, and your mom thought I was crazy. I was crazy in love with my twin boys. Once, when you were 3, I took you to the park to shoot free throws. The guy who worked there said, "This basket is 10 feet tall for older kids. Kids like yours might as well shoot at the sun." And then he laughed. And I asked him if a deaf person could write music, and he said, "Huh?" Then took out his wrench and told me, "I'm going to lower the goal for y'all." We remember, Dad. And then you told us Beethoven was a famous musician who was deaf. And how many times do we have to hear the same? And Dad interrupts me. Interrupt me again and I'll start all over. Like I was saying, I handed both of you the ball, stood you between the foul line and the rim, told you to shoot. You did, and it was musical, like the opening of Beethoven's Fifth. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Your shots whistled like a train. Pulling into the station, I expected you to make it, and you did. The guy was in shock. He looked at me like he'd missed the train. Basketball rule number 3. Never let anyone lower your goals. Others' expectations of you are determined by their limitations of life. The sky is your limit, sons. Always shoot for the sun, and you will shine. Josh's play-by-play. The Red Rockets, defending county champions, are in the house tonight. They brought their whole school. The place is oozing crimson. They're beating us 29-28 with less than a minute to go. I'm at the free throw line. All I have to do is make both shots to take the lead. The first is up, and clank, it hits the rim. The second looks real good. Missed again. But Vondi grabs the rebound, a fresh 24 on the shot clock. Number 33 on the Rockets strips the ball from Vondi. This game is like ping pong with all the back and forth. He races down court for an easy lay. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. I catch him and slap the ball on the glass. Ever seen anything like this from a 7th grader? Didn't think so. Me and JB are stars in the making. The Rockets full court press me, but I get it across the line just in time. 10 seconds left. I pass the ball to JB. They double team him in a hurry. Don't want to give him an easy 3. 5 seconds left. JB lobs the ball. I rise like a Lear jet. 7th graders aren't supposed to dunk. But guess what? I snatch the ball out of the air and slam, yam in your mug. Who's the man? Let's look at it again. Oh, I forgot. This is junior high. No instant replay until college. Well, with game like this, that's where me and JB are headed. The new girl comes up to me after the game, her smile ocean wide, my mouth wide shut. Nice dunk, she says. Thanks. Y'all coming to the gym over the Thanksgiving break? Probably. Cool. By the way, why'd you cut your locks? They were kind of cute. Standing right behind me, Vondi giggles. Kinda cute, he mocks. Then JB walks up. Hey JB, great game. I brought you some iced tea, she says. Is it sweet? He asks. And just like that, JB and the new girl are sipping sweet tea together. When I read that last section, the new girl, I could not stop thinking about how much jealousy was building there. Like Josh was just starting to get some attention from the new girl, and you can tell he has a big crush on her. And then she went off with his brother. So the idea of jealousy is, to me, one of those more monumental types of emotional shifts because it keeps coming up. There's lots of little things that Josh is feeling jealous about in regards to his brother, as opposed to something like the emotional shift when his family was playing that basketball game against the college kids at the rec center, and he was feeling confrontational and wanted to challenge them to a game. That was like a brief emotion, whereas this idea of jealousy keeps coming up. Have a great day.